Alrighty, hey Earth Signs, it's Michaela Laurie, and we are here today with your messages for May, channel messages. And the song that we started out with for you guys is Breathing by Ariana Grande. And I believe I got to the part, I'm going to read up until where I stopped it at. It says, some days things just take way too much of my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning. You take my cares away. And so with that, we are going to see what earth signs need to know. Remember, when it comes to this channel, keep your energy very light. Anything you are sending my way, I hope that you receive it 10 times fold for yourself. How you feel about that is contingent on the energy, thoughts, and wishes you are sending towards me. If you are sending anything negative, you get the gist. Keep it light over here, okay? So right off the bat, breathing, you guys have a sense of fresh air. I stopped the song on the part that says you take my cares away, and we have the Knight of Cups, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. So underlying energy is the Star. This month you're going to want to find new ways to express yourself. Definitely don't just assume people know how you're feeling because that's how you feel. We have vulnerability and freedom, and we also have power and intention. So be intent with the fact you are finding ways to show love, not only to yourself but the people around you. Spiritual growth, yeah. So spiritual growth, self-acceptance with the underlying energy of trust the universe. And when I saw the spiritual growth card come out, it brings me right back to the beginning of the song. And for all of my other channeled messages, I did let the music play. And it's funny because I stopped here and it didn't continue. Spiritual growth, I'm tying exactly back to the lyrics. Some days things just take way too much of my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning. You take my cares away. So with that, I don't know if you guys saw the collective energy update, but a big theme is knowing that help is readily available to you. So all it takes is for you to take a deep breath in, look up to the sky, the ceiling, whatever space you're in, and you know that there's someone willing to just lift that burden away from you. Play something I'd like. This month though, I do want to say be very careful of falling into lustful energy, okay? You guys are going to be having a lot of ideas, and it's not a time for you to be in a state of being easily swayed. That energy is actually very, very strong. We're gonna go ahead and cancel that out. Whoa. Play something I'd like. Messages for earth signs. Earth signs. What is going on with you guys? Okay. Okay. Understandable. So right now, the lyrics that are playing is working on forgiveness, trying to turn the page, really trying to see it through. And with that, inner child healing came out, as well as romance and connection, and the underlying energy of Mother, Father, God. So before, and this sounds cliche perhaps, but before you can come into union or alliances with anybody else, you need to be in union here, and with the earth around you. It's again with that lustful energy. Forgive yourself. There's nothing that is not forgivable, okay? And even if it keeps coming back up, that does not make you any less deserving of forgiveness. But understand, for that forgiveness to be long-standing, you do need to be forgiving yourself every time that thick energy comes up. And it's hard to shake, That's how the energy is presenting itself, as if it's hard to shake. But you have to know what's on the other side of that forgiveness. And we have raise your vibration here, which was a big theme in the collective message. But you're definitely going to want to take it easy on yourself. Work through any emotion that comes up every time it comes up. So if something from 10 years ago is triggering you, you're going to want to address it every single time it comes up. It's not to sit down and sulk. It's here to teach you something. And sometimes the lesson is forgiveness is always available. There's no need to replay events and send yourself down an emotional rabbit hole when simply you don't have to engage. And when you do engage, you have the choice not to engage with it from a victim mindset. You can be progressive in your train of thought. You can be progressive in the ways that you choose to heal. For example, Cindy, your coworker, pissed you off really bad. She got you fired from your job, in fact, 2 years ago. And every time a Friday comes around, you remember, I walked into work on Friday and this Cindy character got me fired. And you feel a sense that you need to be on your P's and Q's every time you go to work. That's the pattern she created, with a feeling of guilt. Every Friday that it comes, you need to be telling yourself you are deserving of a good paying job. You are deserving of coworkers who have your best interests. You literally cannot sit with those feelings of, oh, if I see Cindy today, or I hope Cindy loses her. No. You're going to want to work through the emotions. Okay, I got triggered because my job was my sense of security. My sense of security was threatened, and that led me to feeling shame. And I felt shame because my sense of worth is rooted to finances. You have to be able to do the work as it comes up. And even if it comes up 10 times in a day, do that work. Do the work. You cannot cheat it. So, are there any more messages for earth signs? Yeah, again, new ways to express your emotions this month. And even if that's not to others, just within yourself, get creative about how you do it. There's a saying that I like, and it goes, both voices come from the same place. So the same places that is plaguing you with what feels like negativity or just uncomfortable feelings, it's also there for your liberation. So yeah, you have the King of Cups and you also have the Queen of Cups. So emotional mastery is going to be your focus this month. Don't be lashing out. I think the saying is like slow to speak, or quick to hear, slow to speak, something like that. Let people project, and as you filter what's true, what resonates with you, process accordingly, but don't be reactive, okay? And approach every situation as if you know something or someone is trying to get a reaction to you. And that's kind of like feeling around for a loose tooth, like you know it's loose, you know it might come out, but you're treading lightly, and you'll know, okay, is it loose enough? I can pop it in 2 days, or if it's loose right now, I can get it out right then and there. But you have to feel around the energy when interacting with people, because it is going to want you to be super reactive right off back. And you know you could go there, but it's better if you say, okay, now's not the time. Let me give it a few days. Let me give them a few days to process whatever they're dealing with right now. I see they're a little shaky. I feel that they are a bit emotionally turbulent. Let me give them a couple days to settle in that energy. Any last messages for water signs? Yeah, so you kind of know how to maneuver the energy. And the same way you got this garden full of pentacles, remember what it takes to get there. Okay? So yeah, again, with that forgiveness energy, you guys are definitely going to want to take it easy. There's no story without events, and we don't have any control on whether or not those stories are good or bad, but regardless, they are your story, so you have to carry it. So there might be a lot of things that are coming up in the month of May that want to trigger you, but you need to know that they're just here to test you, okay? You're already sitting in this Empress energy, and with the Empress here and the King and Queen of Cups speaking to emotional mastery, you're just going to want to be more nurturing, not only to yourself, but the people around you. Would you want your mom to yell at you because maybe you didn't know how to do a task properly? Or would you want her to say, hey, sweetheart, thank you for trying, but this is not the way to do it. Let me show you. So not only are you going to be gently reparenting yourself, but you are going to be a place of shelter for those who may not know how to parent themselves. Lead by example. So if you see, again, someone is coming at you reactive, because that's the energy for earth signs this month, you guys are going to be tested to see how triggered will you get, if triggered at all. You're going to want to be a safe space for those people to know, like, you don't have to react like this, or I understand that you would feel that way, or why you would feel that way, but this is not a way to get your needs met. When you're acting like this, I cannot help you, or I cannot give you what you need when you're acting like this. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end the message. You guys have a great month ahead, and chat later.